today we're going to talk about leveraging your website for your business. So when you see this A in the corner, you're going to list an action item. Take a picture, do it now. I'm going to show you some resources of how to do it. Okay? So the first thing we want to do is talk about good marketing focuses on the customer need. And I talked about that prior. It focuses on the customer's need, not your need. That's the first thing I had to unlearn. Because a lot of times we, as photographers and creators, we say, you know what, I want white clients, so I want Hispanic clients, so I need luxury clients, so I need this. But if you ain't luxury, how you gonna get luxury? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, that's not my, I never say I want luxury clients, because I'm not a luxury kind of guy. I just got my MO, and I'm okay with it. So you have to know your niche, or just have somebody that's honest with you to tell you that, maybe you need to focus on this. Because, a lot of people, they want diversity just to say that they have diversity without really thinking about what kind of circles they want to do all of the other stuff. Okay, so your website should serve as a funnel. So if you all been to amusement parks or anything like that, one of my pastimes is funnel cakes. My kids love funnel cakes. And when you see a funnel cake, and if you see how it's made really by having you see, if they pour something into this shape, right? It's like what is it called? Like a circle cylinder, okay? And it goes down and it goes to that hot grease. Everybody love putting powder on funnel cakes. There's one thing we love about amusement parks is my kids buy $7 funnel cakes all the time, right? So we want to make sure our website serves as a main funnel for people to come over. Because what happens, let's treat our websites, if it's really an employee, a lot of us will be firing our websites. Let's be honest, because it's a glorified business card, right? So we want to make sure that it does stuff that we can have people come in, and then it can actually help us book. So the definition of a sales funnel, also known as a process, it refers to the buying process that companies. So big companies use this through a purchase, products, and services. The sales funnel is divided into several steps, which differ upon a particular sales funnel. My background, before I got into photography, videography, weddings, and all this other stuff, was in sales and marketing as well. So we used to have this program. I remember when we were trying to get people to buy from us. It's called ACT. It's a sales process, like Salesforce.com. Nobody knows these sales. They're called CRMs. Y'all familiar with CRMs? Yeah. Customer Relationship Management software. And I really believe in our own small businesses, we really need to have something like that. We don't use a system. Even if you don't use a free system like MailChimp or 17 hats like I use or whatever it is, you need some kind of CRM to keep track of people, because having people in your email looking for this is not a professional way to do things, right? You'll never get things done. So we want to look at this funnel. So you want to take a picture of this, right? All right? So at the top of the funnel, we want to have awareness. All right? So awareness. I know who, Janae Ford Photography, my colleague, is. I've seen her work. I see Myron, right? I see Myron's work. Okay, I'm aware of him. So my first introduction is the awareness of the funnel. Then I go to the second thing. If I see Myron's Instagram, I kind of consider him. I need some pictures. I need some family portraits. Myron, seems like a good guy. Let me look and see what he's about. So I go from his Instagram, and then I go to his website. After I go to his website, I'm like, okay, I'm kind of like Myron. I want to make sure that he checks out everything. Let me just see. If his website checks out, I'm going to fill out the contact form, because that's what we want, right? We want people to come from Instagram, come from social media, ultimately to fill out a contact form or DM us, as some clients love to do it. They're not your friends, so they want other messages saying you don't get it, and you miss. You ever do that before somebody goes get other messages? You're like, damn it, I missed it, because it goes in there. And then we go right here, Myron, to monetization, retention, and love. So we have customers like that all the time. So for instance, Trinae has a customer. We did our first wedding together back in November of 2016. And then she did the maternity pictures. Now she's doing the newborn pictures. So it's kind of like a cycle of life, right? So it's a monetization, retention, and love. And it's easier to upsell current customers than to get people at the top of here to work them down, okay? So it's easier. So when Trinae says, you know what, Peter, Aaron, I need you, they want you to do the newborn. They just had a lovely baby, so here's a price for the newborn. We'll give you a deal because we did your wedding, we did your maternity, now we're doing your newborn. So it's a cycle of life, and it's always that funnel repeats. And those customers, and they have another baby, do another baby, then they do the Christmas pictures, then they do the Easter pictures, then they do what else? You know what I mean? So you want to make sure that's how you continue to get business, okay? So why do people buy? 3 reasons. 3 reasons I want you to know why people buy. And one is emotional. How does it make you feel? You know, when you buy that dress, when you buy that dress for the gala, you put it on, you find that nice tuxedo fellas, it's like, man, this makes you feel like $1 million. You know what I mean? You get it, it's a sense of pride, you know? I don't dress up that often. When I do, I'm like, oh, okay, I got my tux on. And then first impressions. Like I said, when I see your Instagram, and then I go to your website, or when I look at your Google search, and that's my first impression of it. Because we do. People say they'll follow accounts don't matter, but let's be honest. If I'm teaching you social media, I got 15 followers. You're not going to believe me unless I have thousands of followers. Unless I can prove it. So people want to know just the first impressions. Is this guy credible? And then relationships and social proof. If other people are saying good things about you, it's kind of like the wisdom of the crowd. If other people say good stuff about you, I'm more likely to say, you know what? I want to use Myron. I want to use Ruby. I'm going to go to this big conference. It's the first one, but I'm going to try it out. So they got some good people. You kind of did this when you bought the ticket to Mint. You looked at it, you looked at Ruby's background, you looked at all the stuff she's done, she's solid. Now let's just say, for instance, Ruby didn't do Brown Girls with a Camera, and she tried to do Mint from jump. You think this many people would be here? Exactly. That is a reason why people want to know. First impressions, relationships, social proof. So many of y'all have heard of Ruby, many of y'all have heard of Brown Girls with a Camera, and some of y'all, may not even like all the speakers, but you said, she's done something in the past and heard good things, and I'm going to come. And this is why our customers buy. So we need to stop thinking, I think, a lot of times, like how we think what we want, but how our customers want. I teach that all the time. So what are their pains and motivations? What are the things that keeps them up at night? So for instance, at weddings, I know brides want 2 things. They want to, number one, look flawless on their wedding day, right? And then the second thing, they want to have a great no drama day. Now, can I contribute to the no drama? Maybe a little bit. Can I make them look flawless? Yeah, maybe a little bit. I can make sure they have a window and good natural light, and look halfway decent. The makeup artist does a job. The auntie doesn't piss her off. You know what I mean? So there's so many factors, right? They want to make sure. And then I'm going to share a story later on the presentation about how this works actually in my family with a photographer, my family and I, and how it worked with us and how the funnel can work in doing that. So if I know that my bride's biggest fear is she wants to look flawless, every bride wants to look flawless on their wedding day, I want to make sure I have my copy, I have everything lined up to saying that she will look flawless in all the things that lead up to that. So for instance, one of the things I always say, and Trey, of course, I always we're in consultation, I always say the same thing all the time. I say, you know what? We don't plan anything. I have this thing called planned spontaneity. We don't tell you what to say, but we put you in the best possible light. Therefore, it reinforces to the bride and says, you know what? He knows that I want to look my best. I don't like to say, hey, I'm going to make sure you look your best on your wedding day. That's what an amateur says, right? A professional has to go through different routes to get to the point, okay? So sometimes it's not saying something immediately. It's how you get to it and you drop little nuggets in their head. So while you're talking to these prospective customers, if I know somebody has like a rambunctious child, and I'll just put in my copy or my spiel and say, you know what, we calm children by doing X and Y, or this is what we do. We start off slow, we talk to the children, we do stuff like that. Instead of saying, exactly we calm children by doing X. You want to make sure that you address their pains and motivation without really telling them, because it's kind of like when you put that dress on or that suit on in a dressing room, that person's going to be like, you know what, mine gets me. You know what, they get me because I'm just going to use it. I don't care why, right? I'm just going to use it. All right, so 3 ways to get traffic. One of my good friends, Lamar Tyler, has a great site called Black and Married with Kids. And when we talk about website traffic, these are the 3 major ways we get traffic and websites. So we build it, we borrow it, and my favorite one is to buy it. Okay? You know, a lot of people are like, oh, I don't buy nothing. But in today's day and age with the algorithms and the way our bank accounts set up, you better buy stuff or you're going to be out of luck. You know what I mean? Because you post something and you'll be lucky if you get a repost or something like that. So number one, to build, when we talk about building, they will come only works in the movies, right? Social media is a build it, nurture it, engage it. Then they may come and say, except God says that. That's a very powerful quote that he says. Okay, so number one, build it. So when we talk about building it, that is really talking about just from the ground up, our blogs, our stuff. And let me say, I'm the first one, I do not like doing blogs. I mean, am I the only one? I don't like, who likes doing blogs? Nobody. If you like doing blogs, I mean, good for you. But I know it's crazy, right? It's a thing sometimes that you see other people do, and you're like, you should have a blog, but then you go on the blog, let me just say what happens. You go on their blog, and then the first thing you do, you see something from 2013, and you're like, nah, that blog's outdated. They're not really doing nothing new. And in your mind, even though they may have a great portfolio, but on that website, if you see like 2013 on that blog, the first thing you do is judge them. They don't have nothing good going on. And they may just go off your website just because of that. And I've heard customers say that. So one trick is you can take the dates off your blog. Okay, that's easy, right? Maybe not easy. But I have WordPress, right? It's called Squarespace or Wix, whatever you have. You can take the dates off your blog, but then sometimes they get tricky where they look at the comments. Well, the comments from 4 years ago. You know what I mean? No, trust me, people are panicked. They look at everything that you don't think they look at that can. I know you're like, well, if they look at that, they don't want me anyway. Probably, yeah. They're probably not trying to be a customer. But I'm just saying, if there's you don't want any little thing like that to get you off of it. I know that's so funny. So anyway, let's talk about that. So blogs, this is one of my favorite things when I'm getting garment. I'm down on the floor, right? So blogs, most creative, including me, we hate blogs, right? But we do it because it gets us business, okay? So let's show you. I really don't like blogging at all. I like writing, but it's just a lot, and to keep it up with it. So I just say, am I right or am I wrong? Y'all like writing? You just want to throw pictures up there, show your work, and people will come and flood it. You want to write, and let's be honest, in this wedding stuff, people don't want to hear my story anyway. They mad, and they think this is a man. Who reads that stuff? I mean, I don't read that stuff. Y'all read that stuff? I just look at pictures, see what kind of camera they use. Let me see. I'm shy. You know what I mean? Let me see who's shy. Let me see why I ain't getting it. I'm being transparent here, right? If I know I didn't get the gig, I call her and say, we didn't get that gig, why not? When you low key throw shade, then you smile at everybody. So, after you finish throwing the shade, then we smile at everybody. We go forward, all right? So some blogs work, okay? So some blogs work. So I had some blogs that work. Now, let me tell you, it's weird. So the blogs I had work, and I've done some tests, I've done some stuff recently with some of these blogs. And it's not about the blog that Dante and Shantae walk around in the park and have their dog and all that stuff. Nah, people don't read that stuff. They see that all the time. They just look at pictures. They look at pictures, see the ideas. They see what kind of clothes she wears. Let me see who did her makeup. You know, the kind of petty stuff you all look at, right? Yeah. Okay. So the kind of blogs that I'm talking about are these how-to blogs. So these things that have done this. So I did a blog the other day last month called 10 Ways to Know You're at a Haitian Wedding. If you look right here, 2.1 thousand shares, okay? All right, shares, not views, just shares on Facebook. Now, the average blog on my site, maybe, if I put another screenshot of the average blog on my site, probably, if I get 20 shares on my I'm going to get 20, okay? I'm being just real with you guys. But 2.1. Now, the reason why this got so much, let me say, I thought of it, and this is how you can do stuff immediately. I said, you know what? We did a Haitian wedding back in January. We were in Haiti. We had a Haitian plan we work with. We get, our Haitian folks. I'm not Haitian at all. People think I am my last name. But I said, you know what? I asked our former bride and then a good friend of mine who's Haitian, 10 things to know if you had a Haitian wedding. And then I didn't even use any of my pictures. I just sourced my video I saw on YouTube that somebody just a real bland video was going on with this. And then I put at the end of the blog a call to action. Say, hey, we book weddings in Haiti and we do them here, blah, 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 blah. So a Haitian blog on Facebook picks this up and then it just goes viral. The key thing that I get this many views is that you ask a question. So when you're doing stuff like this, think of like BuzzFeed, right? Everybody's familiar with BuzzFeed, right? Think of how that stuff goes viral. What is the main thing they do? What do they do, guys? What does BuzzFeed do? They what? Anybody know? All right, I'll tell you. They ask a question. Think about it. Go to BuzzFeed, they ask a question. So with this title, I just said 10 things to know you're at a Haitian wedding. I put it up, and then I said, is this list accurate? So what do people say? No, it's not accurate. You forgot this. Yes, it is accurate. Yes, you nailed it. So you look at this blog, and you look at the comments, you go to my site, check it all around, and you look at the comments, I asked a question when I reposted it, and people said, he nailed it, he got it, no, you missed this. So you start those conversations with people. Now, this is a given, so I'm not saying everybody to do this. I tell you, because this can only go so long. You'll run out of nationalities pretty soon, right? You just will, right? You do Nigerians, I can do Jamaicans, I can do, Africa, whatever. You know what I mean? Europeans, you run out. And it's gimmicky. After a while, people think that you just click things, right? So you can't do this. This was a test. So what I did is, so this is our new now. We're going to come up with blog titles, okay? So this is our new now. So when I say blog titles, if you need traffic, right, and you need some just traffic, so what I did is come up with a blog title, and then in my stats, I saw what people click on. And then you put something called a CTA. It's called call to action. So I just don't put a blog up there without saying that click here to contact me for your web, okay? Click here to contact me for your stuff. Because if you read my stuff, if you get all the way to the bottom, or even to the middle, you're kind of interested, maybe not, and you can click here to see more stuff. So you always want to give them something to do. So one site that I use, you want to take a screenshot of this. I'm going to go to it. I'll take a screenshot of this every time. It's called Quartet.com title link. Now, some of it is gimmicky, but you want to go to the site, and it's called Content Idea Generator. So you have a hard time making titles and things like that. Some of it's gimmicky, some of it's BuzzFeed. But once you go through it, you'll thank me later. Make sure you tweet me or send me a Facebook message and say, hey, this kind of stuff doesn't work. But sometimes you look for ideas and get stuck. Like, man, what was the world title? Because sometimes, I'm just being real with you, it's a title to get people. You know, and you look at BuzzFeed, I know it's gimmicky, but all the noise. I'm not going to look at Dante's and Shantae's thing. So if I say, I don't know, just like that Haitian stuff. So let's look at, and then I use something called Facebook Pixel. How many of you know what a Facebook Pixel is? Anybody? Anybody know? Okay. Good. So what Facebook Pixel does is something on your site. If you Google it, I'll explain it a little bit later. I have another workshop I'm doing, but talk specifically about what Facebook Pixel does. It helps you track people. All right, you ever go to Amazon to buy something, you ever go to a site, and then in your Facebook news feed, you see the damn advertisement right there? That's why. They're tracking you. They're tracking you. That's what I do on my site. That's what Trinae does on my site. So we know all those people that came for Haitian stuff, all 2,500 of them in that test, I track them. So then I can go back and run ads. When I say buying ads, I can run ads just targeted to them because I know they're familiar with me. They know Dizard. They don't know anybody else, but they know other people, but they know me. Okay, so if I look at my Facebook Pixel, so I told you, this is about my average views on my site. Okay, let's say about 25, 30, 35. And then it goes up to 3K. Remember I told you that Haitian thing? It goes up to 3K, and then it goes right back down. Then I said, it kind of ways. Well, look, it almost looks like a heart monitor right here. It's like crazy. But if you look at that pixel, I can track all those people who were on my site. If I go in later and I can retarget, there's something called retargeting. I can't show you what to do now, but a little bit later, you'll learn about retargeting and how those people can come to your site and then you can see the It's kind of like how you're retargeting. When you go look at that lens on BNH and you see the daggone lens right in your, and I look at someone Creative Live, and I saw Creative Live commercial coming, and I was like, And here's a quick tip that's not even in my slides. I want to tell you that when you see these ads, there's a thing on there that you can look on your ads. So if you pull up Facebook now, right, on your phone, I want to show you. You see an ad. Everybody pull up Facebook on their phone, okay? And you look for an ad, okay? You look for an ad, and when you look for an ad, it's going to come up. Let me see. I have to scroll down. Now I'm going to mess y'all up when y'all looking at ads now. So I'm going to mess y'all real up. Let's see the first ad you see. Okay, I see one ad. I see an ad, a sponsored post. And then I want you to look at, there's a button, I want you to see the very top. You want to see something, why am I seeing this? Okay? You see, you know about that already. Okay. So always look, why are you being served that ad? And then mine says, I'm seeing this ad because it wants to reach people 18 over who live near Baltimore, Maryland. Blah, blah, blah. And I know this guy named Brendan that I followed before. So look at the first ad you see and see why you're seeing that, okay? And understand why you're being served these ads. And then you screenshot them if they get your attention. And then you try to use them. And if I see something, if I'm just scrolling through my newsfeed, and I say, oh man, that gets my attention. Oh wow, okay. I would stop for that. Like I see another sponsored ad like this, I didn't even think. And I'm seeing, why am I seeing this ad? And yeah, I just said people who may be similar to their customers. And that's something called lookalike audience. I'm not going to get into that. But you're served ads by your age, by your location, because you're interested in something, or you look like something else. And like when I say you look like something else, you look like a customer that may be interested in it. So they serve me creative life. Okay. So anyway, so that's just so I want you to set up a Facebook page. So all that is a piece of code once you go into your ad manager, right? And you're going to copy and paste this into, there's a WordPress plugin to do it. How many people have WordPress here? Anybody? Okay, what do you have? Wix? Anybody have Wix? Wix has it too. Squarespace, I have Squarespace. Okay, I have Squarespace, okay? You can go, if you want to learn how to set it up, come see me for Squarespace Wix. I know how to do it too. I'll set it up for you today during lunch, okay? So come see me. The first, I only take about 3 or 4 people. So 30 people come to be afterward, we'll set up your Facebook pixel almost immediately, okay? We'll make sure we can get that done today. Because I want to make sure you can out here and understand where your visitors are coming from. All right? All right. Now, here's another blog that I did. So money is a way to get how much gets paid. It was back in 2015. Only has 80 shares. Like I said, I don't get a lot of shares. But the fact was, it's old, but it still gets me business because people are Googling how much should I give at a wedding gift. Now, those kind of things help a lot, okay? All right, number 2, you can borrow. Okay, that's me having fun at a wedding, of course, and you can borrow traffic. What I mean by borrowing traffic is that you can have a feature, like recently I was just featured today, in Equally Wed for same-sex engagement. It could be in like Gucci Bride or Black Bride or How Perfect or whatever blogs that are out there. So you can really just be get a lot of stuff from it. So that feature, you can guest post. Let's just say a Mid Conference had a blog. You can guest post on Mid. They link back to your site. And here's a pro tip that I don't have my slide, but I want to make sure I tell you. When you link back to your post, one of the worst things you can do is link back right to your home. I always want you to link back to a page or some type of page that relates to visitors, not really a contact page. Just like having an ad, a really ad, people that know you asking you about to buy now. It's like me taking somebody on a date and asking them to marry them the first time. Okay? No, real talk, right? So we want to make sure that when we link back to people, and when we ask people to link back to a page, I call it a landing page. If I'm promoting maternity, it's going to be, TreneForums.com/maternity. If I'm linking back to a family, it's going to be /family portraits or just something other than your homepage because you want to give people targeted stuff. So sometimes when you give people too many choices, what happens? They take nothing. All right? It's like when I bought my first house, we looked at 15 houses after the fact. I told my wife, I said, man, screw this, let's just get something. At the time, right? We lived at 15, come on, 15 houses. We can make a decision. Right? And I don't want to see 15 navigation things. It's just too much. People are already too much inundated with stuff. Okay? So vendor shout-outs. A lot of people do Friday vendor shout-outs, and that's a good way to get traffic. Hey, I'm going to repost so-and-so on my vendor, florist, and then she wants to go back to me. That works a little bit, but you can borrow. Okay? So the last thing, my favorite, is to buy it. So I love buying it because I think that separates the women from the girls, the men from the boys. Because when you put money on something, oh, that shows. Right? That shows exactly where your heart is, right? That's biblical, right? When you're stretching your heart, somebody don't make me misquote the Bible. I know. If you put your wallet into something, like I said, if it was free, this place probably be empty. But since y'all pay money to be here, y'all pay money, we gonna be here. And we can get on time. We're gonna get everything that we want, So when you buy traffic, there's a whole other world out there. How many of you have boosted posts or bought any traffic before? And already had boosted stuff? Okay, boosted stuff? Okay. Alright, so think about your audience, and that's the biggest thing when you buy traffic, right? On your website, social media. I love Facebook because I think it's just a great opportunity for us. Instagram too. Instagram is like photographers, and makeup artists. I think it was makeup artists and photographers. We get everybody else Instagram, right? So that is a great thing to do. So think about your audience. So for instance, the Haitian blog, I thought about one report more Haitians. At a good time, because a lot of people weren't doing weddings in Haiti. They were in Haiti and places like, So I said, if I can target, everybody wants to go to DR. Been to DR, But if I can get more HOAs in Haiti, which has happened, got more inquiries from that by just targeting Haitian audience, okay? So we really want top of mind awareness. That's the thing. When you think of, if I say, hey, I want a plumber, what is the first person that comes to mind? Who's a plenty of lawyer? Who's the first person that comes to mind? You tell me, oh, I got a lawyer. So if I want a photographer, hey, I need a photographer. I think the first person that comes to mind. You want your stuff, your brand to be that first person that comes to mind, right? So it's really about top of mind. You think about anything. And on Facebook, you all probably get these things all the time. I hate them when people like recommendation. I'm looking for a photographer, tag somebody, and then somebody tags you, and then you look through the tags, and you see other people being tagged, and you're like, man, they shaded me. They didn't tag me in this. You get upset and stuff like that. So, but it's really the top of mind. And you work toward that by your website, by putting stuff out there. And one of my mantras when I started this whole website campaign thing about 2 years ago, one thing I wanted to do was say, I want it to be everywhere, okay? I want people to know me. I don't care if they whatever, but I just want it to be everywhere. And perception with social media is reality. And sometimes people can overstate what they're doing, but really, if you really can't be that many places at one time, right? You really can't, because I say I can do 3 weddings in one day, but really I was really helping out with a wedding. I wasn't doing it as crazy. But you want to be everywhere, be at the top of their mind. Okay, the best type of customers is a loyal one. And the most effective way to create loyal customers is by creating a community through your business and content. Eventually, these loyal customers will become your brand ambassadors and either workers. I'm very fortunate to have brides and former brides that actually helped me even in bridal shows. We went to a bridal show here in DC back in January. And I just had my former bride. Had a video up, had some other stuff, and she was selling for me. She gave a couple $100 just to be there. She said, oh, Chip, I'll do it for you. And guess what? I got 6 weddings. How many weddings I got? A ton of weddings. And it was like easier when somebody else was doing the selling for me because I was just sitting back like, oh, hi, how you doing? And she was like, oh my God, he's great. He did my wedding. Here, look at it. Look what he did this wedding. Oh my God, Chip is great. And I was like, hey, I just paid you a couple $100 to be here. I'm just glad you did this, right? And even if I didn't, you got to have people who will be your ambassadors. Everybody has somebody in their funnel. Okay, we talk about funnels. Who loves you? Who absolutely, who loves your work? Who loves what you do? And you want to make sure that those people can be selling for you. Because if you're telling yourself how great you are, that's a little self-serving, right? It's easier if my former bride and I can repost what she says. And you can have that on your website. Okay? You have a video testimonial, it's even better. All right, but if you have a great testimonial or something like that, or bring her or bring him to a show, if they really want to, you can definitely do that. I want to make sure I'm going over time. All right, so here's one of our brides right here. Went to pick up from our amazing videographer, Chip, and it's beautiful, just got a part of today for us right here. And I felt so loved, and I walked into their office. She spelled there wrong, of course. That should be THEIL, right? And like grammatical errors. So, I'm sorry, I'm shaving that. Please don't show the video. Keep me on TV. And the next experience with y'all, you guys are just a great, just was a great team on my husband and I. And I was thank y'all. And that's how she did. What'd you say? Yeah. She got it. So now let me just tell you a little secret here. We got a studio right here in Boston. And before she gave me pick up her video or her photos, whatever, I put the crap on the TV. So I wasn't really playing. So I put it on the TV like this. We got TV about this size right there. And I was like, oh, it's playing. And asked some other people in there, they're like, oh, we're watching your stuff. She came in there at the right time with the other bride. So guess what? She sold for me. She didn't even know she was being sold. And telling yourself, because that's what I do. That's how you get people from lookers into what? Bookers. Okay. Get people to look from bookers. Because if I wrote this about myself, you think I'm full of myself. But if she wrote that about me and Shanae and me and anybody, that's just a good look for us. And that, you post it on Facebook, and all I do is do what? Reshare. Okay? Screenshot and reshare. I have a whole bunch of these screenshots, and I just reshare because you can't dispute that. You can say I made a mistake. I didn't make mistakes at all. So anyway, so the components of a website that come first. So this is the meat of the presentation. You don't want to miss this right here. Okay, before and after. One of the things I love about websites that convert are the before and after. All right, people love to see how you look. That's why those makeup artists do so well sometimes, because they show the before